We are going to present some activities based on Submit 2, page 11. My name is Alison Tuck. D. Apply ideas. Read more things Ms. Bates said in her interview with a partner. Explain whether she followed Watson's suggestion. 1. I'd say I'm kind of a people person and a pretty good listener. My colleagues often come to me when they need advice and support. Here, I don't think this is a good answer because it is not related to work, it is related to her personal life. 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ian, you're married, right? For me, it's incorrect because in an interview, you don't have to ask the boss if he or she is married. 3. I really can't stand my supervisor. He's not fair. If I don't get this job, I'll be very depressed. In my opinion, it's wrong to talk about bad things about his previous job and said that you need this job or you will be depressed. Number 4. I make even better presentation than my boss. You will be lucky to have me in this job. If you say that, your boss will see you as a superficial person, and then he will think that you are always thinking that you are the best in the job. 5. What is the biggest challenge the company sees itself facing in the next year? This is a good question to the boss because he or she will think that you learn something about the company. 6. Let me tell you what my teacher did when I was still a child. My mother was visiting and the teacher showed her my artwork, which she said was the best in the class. And since this job entails creating presentations and meetings, I thought that information would indicate that this has been a lifelong interest of mine and something that I have developed a lot of skills in. To be honest, talk about your successful in your childhood is not a good point. So, in conclusion, I can say that Miss Bates didn't follow the suggestions of Charlotte Watson.
Find the reasons for each of the does and don'ts on the list in the article. 2. First, arrive on time. Punctuality is always a good aspect since we must always arrive 10 minutes before any meeting or job interviews since the login impression always remains recorded. Second, stay on the topic when answering questions. Let's do this because if we stray from the topic and start talking about something nonsense, you may think that you are not subtracting attention from them or even that we are crazy. Third, ask questions. It is always good to ask all the things that are not clear in order to avoid different inconveniences. 4. Listen. Listening is important, very important, because if, for example, you ask us about a topic and we don't know what to answer, you will think that we don't care about the discussion. And finally, be modest. Get positive about yourself. You should not express our qualities or our successes. Don't. First, be too familiar. The most feasible would be to use a more formal and cordial language during the interview. Second, don't talk too much. This could be annoying since also others need to give their point of view and give their opinions. Then we have don't seem desperate to get his job. Many times you can notice that the nerves and we can not get it because of them. And fourth, don't criticize your current employer. It is never good to speak ill of any person, as others may think that we always criticize others for anything and don't respect them. And finally, we have brag about yourself. Bragging about yourself is the worst since nobody confirms that we do is right or wrong, so we must be more humble.
Hello, my name is John. I am going to talk about collocations. First of all, I am going to start with the correct meaning of collocation. Collocation refers to the combination of words formed when two or more words are often used together in a way that sounds correct. The most common collocations in English are with everyday verbs like do, make, have, and get. As we can see, we can use some collocations for qualifications. For example, have experience with, have experience in, have training in, get experience in, get training in, get a degree, certificate in, get certificated in. Have experience, it refers to all experience that a person presents in a resume. Also, here we have experience with. It has relationship with when a person has had a similar job that the enterprise or company requires. Have experience in, it refers to when a person works in a field or in a job that the company requires. Have training in, it refers to the practice that a person had in a last job. For example, in aviation, there are on-job training and they need for other job. Get experience in. People can put all information about the experience in a resume. Get training in. It contains information about all training that people have. Get a degree, certificate in. It contains information about the titles or other aspects. Get certificated in. It contains certificates or titles that some companies give to the staff, Thanks.
Hello, my name is Gabriel, and today I'm gonna give you some examples about collocations with have and get, okay? First one, collocations with have. Have experience. Example, I have experience playing soccer. Second one, have experience with. I have experience with these things and I don't make mistakes. Third one, I have experience in. Fortunately, I have experience in these problems. And the last one, have training in. Example, I have training in how to tell when people are lying. Now, collocations with get. Get experience in. I get experience in love. Second one, get training in. I get training in save the nature. Get a degree. I'm gonna get a degree at Utah in 2 years. And the last one, get certified in. I certified in foreign language. Thank you.
My name is Paulina Chicaiza and I'm going to continue with the part now you can describe job qualifications. In this part, we are going to read a job ad and Ben Breeden's resume. The job ad says, seeks assistant manager to work at front desk and in office. Must possess good people skills and knowledge of the hotel industry. The Wilton Hotel has many guests and workers from Latin America, so ability to speak Spanish and Portuguese fluently a must. Here we have Ben Breeden's resume, and we can find his address, his email, objective, experience, and education. With this information, we are going to make a little description about his qualifications for this job. According to the experience, it is possible to say that Ben has had experience dealing with people since he worked as a sales clerk and had to communicate well with customers. And he got an experience during his early years in the hotel industry, which served for his future employment at the Holiday House Hotel. According to his education, he has gotten his certificate in hotel management and his degree in communication with specialization in Spanish and Portuguese, which are of great help for this job. Now we are going to listen the interview between Ben Breeden and the hiring manager. Let's start the interview. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, first of all, let me properly introduce myself. I am the hiring manager of this hotel. As you know, there is an open position here as the assistant manager, and I need to fill this position as soon as possible.
Okay, please tell me a little bit about the position.
Okay, we are looking for an assistant manager to work at front desk and in office. That person is going to be in charge of different important aspects of the hotel, and also he is going to be in contact with our guests.
Okay, what type of qualification do you require?
I require a university degree in some languages, and some working experience in hotel would be helpful.
Okay, that is great.
Ben, tell me a little bit about you.
Okay, I was a student at University of Central Florida, and I got my degree in communication with a major in Spanish and Portuguese.
What are you looking for in a job?
The job will be help me ground in my field and do it to my experience. Also, I will be a good person for this job.
What are your strengths? Why should I hire you?
Okay, I am a hardworking person and I get along fine with people.
Do you have any question for me?
No, I think I have a pretty good understanding of the job. I believe that I can handle it with ease, and I hope to have the opportunity to work with you.
Ben, nice to meet you. Thank you for today.
Okay, nice meeting you too. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.